Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, forgive the noise, forgive the noise. We are on our morning walk. We just had breakfast. We're on our morning walk. So I just want to hop in and, we're just going to have a morning chat and we'll get back to our normal scheduled program, the mix and match morning mix. But right now, we're walking. Actually to get some treats for later on today. But I want to hop, like I said, I want to hop on. But as always, while we're on this tour, I wanted to make sure that you guys still stay encouraged. And I wanted to keep reminding you that we will be back in the studios shortly. The tour has ended. And between now, today, and Sunday, we'll be back in our Arizona studios. If God says something different, we'll let you know. And then after that, first of the year, we will be back in headquarters, ATL, baby. So we're thanking God for that. But before I run out of breath, I just want to encourage you this morning, ladies. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it feels like. I don't care what it sounds like. I want to say this one again, because this one is very important, because this is where it just continuously, when I say it, circumstances, problems, trials, tribulations, the reason why we're calling it, because if it has a name, it has to bow. Okay? But we're not going to give it any fuel. For some of us, it's been years. We've been fueling things for years. But we pulled that generator plug. No more power. No more power to toxicity. No more power to negativity. No more power to manipulation. No more power to deception. No more power to self-sabotage. Because we can't control what others do, but we do control how it affects us, right? Did we say that none of those things would occur or come? No. As long as we are spirit beings clothed in these physical bodies or natural bodies in this physical or natural world, circumstances, trials, tribulations, they all will present us with an opportunity to come to their toxic parties or reject the invite. A lot of us have RSVP to every negative, toxic, whatever in between, et cetera, as they would say. We used to RSVP, expect it and wait on it and come up with something. That's why God had to rip away layers and layers and layers and layers and layers, right? But for some of us, it took years. And I love him. I love God. I love Holy Spirit. I love my brother Jesus. And for me, in my personal relationship, God is so humorous, and he deal with me according to, signs, shapes, colors, numbers, words. And I will walk down the street that says prune, Prune. And I laughed. And then I had a moment, a weak moment. And he took me back across that street later on that day and it, prune. And he said, put a D on it, which means prune, right? And I laughed. But not only that, I know someone named Prune. And, he's just connecting the dots. Let's watch for the dots, ladies. Let's watch for the dots. Because if you watch for the dots, you have to worry about those long lines of battling with this and battling with that, You don't have to worry about battling with the enemy because you don't have any business battling anyway. You're called to fight. And the only fight you're called to is to fight the good fight of faith. God said the battle is won. He said nothing about the fight now. But he did say he'll get in the fight with you, but the battle? And here's the thing about the fight. The fight is already won because it's fixed. You're more than a conqueror. You can do all things. And remember, please remember, you're not fighting for the victory. You're fighting from a place of victory. Because victory is your stance, it is your posture, and it's part of your minor armor. You know, you got your breastplate and all that good stuff. Listen, go your way. And once I go your way and win, I don't mean you go your way and try to make something work and da-da-da. No, you go your way and win by listening and allowing God to connect the dots. Listen, we apologize for being out of breath, but we already know the word of the Lord is power, it's potent, it will pin down at any geographic location. We love you. Be blessed. Have an excellent day.